Good morning. This morning I am going to make some apple cinnamon pancakes. I haven't done a pancake video in a while, but I've been really busy, and I think I've done enough plain pancake videos. But the food pantry gave me some apples. So the first thing I'm going to do is make some homemade apple pie filling. And I actually have almost all of the ingredients. I do not have any brown sugar, but I'm going to use white sugar. It'll be fine. But everything else I've even got the lemon juice. So, let's make some apple pie filling. Everything's already clean. I've already spent an hour washing everything, so let's see what we got. These are so cute. Okay, isn't that just the cutest little apple? I wonder if these came off somebody's tree. These are so little. They're so cute. I need to get a bowl. I forgot a bowl. Oh my god, these apples are so adorable. But I want to use them up, pretty quickly, because I don't know how long the food pantries had them. This came about because they were out of eggs, and I didn't plan for that. I really should have. So I asked the infamous question, what else do you have? And if they have something like this, it's a freebie. You just tell them you want it. But it's like everything else. They don't want to give it to you if you don't want it, because someone else might want it. That's the whole thing with this food pantry. People get really confused about it because different food pantries do things differently. Some of them have pre-made boxes. Some of them, they have a pre-made box, but they've got some stuff you can grab if you want it. And some of them are completely come in, take what you want or what you need within these limits. And mine is one of those where you go in and you tell them what you want and they give you the food. So that's how mine works. And I've been to kind of all of the above. There used to be a real good one, and boy, I don't know where it's at. My mom knew. I think it's might be in Avon. I think it's a church in Avon, Indiana. It's a really good food pantry. And if it's not in Avon, it's for sure in Danville down the road. But it's a really amazing food pantry. They get, at least at the time I was going, they were getting Panera Bread's leftover bread for the day. So there's one. My mom knew where all the good food pantries were. Sadly, she is no longer with us. But she knew where all the good food pantries were in Indiana because I think she spent like a year discovering them. In the end, her diet was so restricted that she really couldn't eat anything the food pantries gave her. Looking good. I don't know what that is, but we'll take it off. All right. Well, aren't you a cute little apple? They got part of the core on that side. Ooh. Get about as much off of there as I can because it's just a little bitty apple. I don't know where they got these. These are so cute. They got the cutest little apples in Indiana. All right. I cut the tops off to make them easier to peel. All right, let me finish peeling these apples and we'll get on to the next step. I tend to talk through like everything, and I don't know if you guys enjoy that or not. Let me know, but I'm going to try and keep my mouth shut and just peel the apples. They're just so adorable. I just can't get over it. Well, that one's no good. Let me show you what's going on here. No. The only bad one I've found so far, though. I got 2 more in here. They're just so adorable. Wish I knew where they got them. I feel like they got them off of somebody's tree. I really do. Quite a few of them in there. There were like 6 or 7 of them in there. Or maybe there were 6. Because I think I've done 2, and there's 3 more, and I threw 1 away, so that's 6. There were 6. They're just so adorable. I can't get over it. I like have the most adorable apples. But they're going to make some good pancakes, and then I'll figure out something else to do with them too, because all this won't go in the pancakes. At least I don't think it will. It'll be an awful lot of pancake. Well, that one's no good. All right, this apple's good. So yeah, I'll end up with like 4 itty-bitty apples in this, which is fine. They're a little bit bruised, I think, is the problem. But that one looked like a bug infestation, which apples are notorious for. The food pantry doesn't have fresh fruit very often. Sometimes they'll have fresh vegetables, but that's a summer thing, not necessarily a late winter thing. Which is why I'm curious as to where they got these apples. Usually Indiana apples are a fall thing. They are in the fall, so I don't know where somebody got some in the end of February. Unless a grocery store didn't want them. That's always a possibility, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to wash my hands and I will show you how many apples this is. So even having 2 bad apples, I still got a nice full bowl of apples. So that's perfect. I tell you what I'm thankful for this morning. I'm thankful that I've caught up enough with work that I have time to deal with apples, that I have time to make this apple pie filling that I'm probably going to put in everything until it's gone. I need only a 1/4 cup of water, only 2 ounces of water. Well, I'm going to rinse these apples off and put them in the pan. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the apples in the pan. I was soaking these in water because otherwise they're going to turn brown real quick. So I have, oh gosh, how many ounces of water do I actually, or how many ounces of apples did I actually get? Let's find out. 7.5 ounces of apples. So check that out. 7.5 ounces of apples. Now I need, looks like 2 ounces of water. So I'm going to zero it out. That is called tearing. And I'm going to put in 2 ounces of water. Now, that ended up being 2.2. It's all right if you're a little bit over. A little bit, not a lot. 2/3 cup of brown sugar. That's about 3 ounces of sugar. So I'm going to tear it again and put in 3 ounces of sugar. And all I have is white sugar, so that's what I'm using. You know, brown sugar is kind of hard to come by these days. Well, that is 3 ounces of sugar. I think a third cup is like 2.66666666, but whatever. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, and lemon juice. Let's put some lemon juice in there. Now, I actually have some lemon juice, which is great. I don't always have lemon juice, but I picked this up because for some reason it seemed like I was doing a lot of recipes that called for lemon juice, and I didn't have any. Now, vinegars are a reasonable substitute. It'll give you the tart. Vinegar will give you the tart and the kick, but it will not give you the extra fruity flavor that lemon juice does. Okay, cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt. Here's some salt. I'm running out of cinnamon. I need to get some cinnamon. Cinnamon. And nutmeg. And I'm surprised there's no vanilla in this. I'm putting vanilla in it. Nutmeg. And vanilla. And I could probably put a dash of cloves in there too if I really wanted to. All right, we're going to cook this for a minute. Stove's already on. I guess I should show you what it looks like. There it is, and I'm going to stir it around and cook it until it becomes thick. All right, I am putting the cornstarch in and just a little bit more water. What you do with cornstarch is you always mix it with cold water, because otherwise it will go sideways real quick. So this is what you want to do with cornstarch. And I'm going to put this in the apples. And once you put the cornstarch in, you need to stir it and stir it and stir it until it thickens. This smells good, I'll tell you what. So now, I'm just going to leave it alone. The apples actually need to soften just a little bit more, but I can get my pancake mix ready. So let's take a look at this, and then we'll get the pancakes ready. There's the apple pie filling. Whew, disaster averted. I had an extra box of pancake mix. I started to make a pancake video last week, but I was in a really terrible mood. And that really terrible mood really came through on the video. So I did trash that one. I couldn't salvage that one at all. It was bad. All right, so let's get some pancake mix and let's find out. 64 grams is a serving. So it's pretty much like everything else. It's usually somewhere around 60 grams is a serving. I don't know why, like, different pancake mixes have different serving sizes, but 64 grams. So I gotta turn this on, move it to grams, and do 60, 60, 120, like 130, 120, 130. Yeah, 120. And some of you might be wondering, could I use this, the stuff I'm making as a topping for the pancakes? Absolutely. In fact, that might be a better use for it. But I'm starting to get an idea. I think I know what I'm going to do. Because I really do want apples and cinnamon pancakes. Because I think that would be delicious. That gave me an idea. Alright, my apples are done. They look and smell amazing. You've got to see this. Oh, there's the pancake mix. No, there's the apples. I got to get those in a bowl, and then I got to wash that skillet. All right, the pan's clean. I need to get some water in this pancake mix. And I need to figure out how much apples I'm going to put in here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had pancakes. Mostly I've been eating leftovers or rice pudding in the morning. Alright, now I want to put some apples in here. There we go, it's probably plenty. Oh yeah, that's good. Check that out. Probably use a little more cinnamon. Yeah, but I think I'll leave it the way it is. Alright, there's the pancakes. And I had a brilliant idea while I was doing this. I'm going to put some of this on top. Not all of it. I'll save some of it for something else. Maybe a hand pie. But there it is, folks. Apples and pancakes from the food pantry. And I did not buy any of this. All of this came from the food pantry. So this breakfast was technically free. All right, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.